Think standing water on your flat roof is no big deal? Just a little rain puddle that'll dry up on its own? Well, I'm here to tell you, ponding water is one of the biggest silent threats to a commercial roofing system. And what looks like a small issue right now could cost you thousands of dollars later. So let's break down why it happens, what it leads to, and what we commonly see right here in the Triad. First, let's talk about what causes ponding. Most commercial roofs aren't perfectly flat, or at least they shouldn't be. Even flat roofs are built with a slight slope to help water drain to scuppers, gutters, or internal drains. But over time, buildings settle. We see it all the time. Insulation compresses, old roofing systems shift, or drains get clogged with leaves and debris. That's when the water starts pooling in the low areas, usually after heavy rainstorms, and it doesn't drain off within 48 hours. And just to be clear, if water's still sitting on your roof after a couple of days after a storm, that's ponding and it needs to be addressed. So why is this such a big deal? Well, here's what we see most often happen. Most commercial roof systems, TPO, EPDM, and modified bitumen, are made to shed water, not hold it. When water sits too long, it causes accelerated wear, bubbling, and cracking. And then you have some structural strain because water is really heavy. Just an inch of water across approximately 100 square feet, that's just a 10 foot by 10 foot area, could weigh somewhere near 500 or 600 pounds. Now, we've seen roofs in our area with visible sagging simply due to that weight load. Well, you also can get algae and plant growth. We've inspected roofs where ponding water led to moss and algae buildup, which makes the problem worse and degrades the roof surface faster. And then you could have hidden leaks. The longer the water sits, the more likely it is to find leak spots, like seams, fasteners, and around rooftop units. And if the insulation underneath gets saturated, you're not dealing with a roof issue anymore. It's affecting your energy bills and potentially interior spaces. So here in the Triad, we regularly get calls from building owners who spotted stains inside an office or a warehouse, but the problem started months earlier with ponding on the roof. In older buildings, especially those with aging like single-ply membranes or a metal retrofit roof system, it's common to find low spots where water just sits. We've also seen facilities where the drains were completely blocked and the water had nowhere to go. HVAC curbs and vent boots become collection points for water. And those are the same areas where we find the majority of leaks during inspections. Most of the time, the homeowners had no idea what was wrong because from the ground, the roof looked just fine. The good news, ponding water is 100% fixable, but only if you catch it before the damage spreads. So here are a few solutions we use depending on what we find. First, tapered insulation systems. These are custom cut foam panels that redirect water towards your drain by adding slope to flat sections of the roof. Second, you can do drainage improvements. Sometimes it's as simple as adding a secondary drain, cleaning the scuppers, or just retrofitting the overflow protection. Another thing you can do is crickets and saddles. These are areas that have built up to divert the water around HVAC units, skylights, or high parapet walls where water tends to collect. And then you just have targeted repairs with some new membrane. In some cases, replacing just the affected section of membrane and fixing the underlying slope is enough to solve the issue. And of course, routine inspections are key. We recommend having your roof inspected at least once a year, especially after winter and before the storm season hits. We can check all the drainage points, take moisture readings, and give you a full condition report. No guesswork. At Camel City Roofing, we've worked on commercial buildings all over the Triad, and ponding water is one of the most preventable causes of roof failure we see. Left alone, it turns into leaks, insulation damage, structural problems, and even tenant complaints. So if you're a property owner or facility manager and haven't had your roof checked in a while, now's the time. Let us come out, do a proper inspection, and give you a real plan. No pressure, no hard sales, just information and peace of mind. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give us a follow for more practical roofing insight.